Hello, Krishna. Welcome to Apna AI interview. Let's get started. Can you briefly walk us through your background and what attracted you to employer branding, specifically within the beauty industry?
So I was a marketing manager at a startup, which was a cybersecurity based company called Ofofo. And we basically were a marketplace for cybersecurity products and solutions. And for 2 years, I'd done B2B marketing, from handling their social media to attending events for them, networking, bringing in MQLs, and trying to convert a few MQLs along with the sales folks into actual sales. So now I really appreciate a switch from B2B to D2C. And of course, L'Oreal being one of the bigger names in the D2C world, it would be like a great opportunity to be working with them.
Thank you for sharing that, Krishna. Your background in B2B marketing and transitioning to a B2C focus, especially with a leading company like L'Oreal, sounds like a significant shift and a fantastic opportunity. For the next question, what interests you most about L'Oreal's mission and values? And how do you see yourself contributing to our culture?
L'Oreal being into FMCG, apart from the being into a lot of beauty products and all of that, and given how the current generation is more involved in using such products, I feel this must be like a great opportunity for me as well to learn and grow in the industry. And of course, there's always a lot to learn on the job.
That's a thoughtful perspective, Krishna. L'Oreal's presence in the FMCG and beauty sectors indeed creates a dynamic environment for growth and learning. Now, can you describe a time when you helped promote a company's culture or values to attract talent? What approach did you use and what was the outcome?
So, as I said, I did a very small campaign for the company I previously worked with, Ofofo, where we had sponsored an event in an apartment in a society, basically. And this is basically to bring about, since we are all about cybersecurity, this was to bring about awareness among the residents of a society as to what cybersecurity is and how important it must be for everybody. I'd run a campaign where people basically in the stall we used to just we used to go talk to parents and kids and ask them. So we used to ask kids questions. How many of you have access to phones or tablets or laptops? And then we used to speak with their parents and ask them if they know about how to make the smart devices a safe place for the kids to use. And we used to help them set up multi-factor authentication. We used to help them change privacy settings and all of these. Most of these are something that parents know about but don't know how to do. So we did the small campaign where we did that, and everyone who did that successfully, we had giveaways for them, of course. And this actually worked out pretty well because over the course of 2 days, we had a lot of parents coming in and telling us, we give our kids so and so device, and we're always worried as to what kind of content they might run into since the internet is a vast place. So we help them set a lot of guidelines for their kids, and we'll help them set up a lot of parental control so they can honestly monitor what their kid is doing, but also let the kid have fun and use a device without actually taking that privilege away from them.
That sounds like a very impactful campaign, Krishna. You focused on raising awareness and providing practical support, which not only informed the community about cybersecurity, but also directly engaged them in implementing safer practices. For the next question, L'Oreal values innovation and entrepreneurial spirit. Can you share an example where you proactively introduced a new idea or process in your previous role?
For one small campaign, again, not a campaign, when we were at one of these events, see, at the end of the day, when you're sponsoring an event, what matters the most is how many people are coming by your booth and how many interactions you get out of that. And to be honest, people find coming and talking very boring unless they have something interesting or something that catches their attention or their eye in the first glance. So we used to do stuff like, give away free mocktails or fresh fruit juices and things like that. So on a hot summer day when people are attending a 2-day event and all they do is walk and network with people and they're just having discussions, they tend to get tired. So that's when they used to drop by our booth. And I used to make sure everybody gets a drink, and then it's gonna, relax them. And they used to come strike in, and the minute they grab a drink, they want to know more, asking why this company is doing this, or do you have anything to do with that? So it was very simple. We didn't have anything to do with, making juices or mocktails, but at the same time, that always brought in a lot of conversations. So that indirectly led to a lot of marketing qualified leads, where people would come to grab a drink and they'd come have conversations with us, and we'd convert them into MQLs and take it forward with the BDs of the team from there.
That's a clever and effective approach, Krishna. By creating a welcoming and refreshing experience, you not only attracted attendees to your booth, but also facilitated meaningful conversations that led to qualified leads.